That's what my doctor said. I took some blood pressure. The more donuts for me. Never good when your doctor comes in and he says, well, we have a lot that's fine. Oh, they. He just needs some new additions. Yeah. He said our next two patients home list is gonna take some time. The answer was not eat more and exercise less. I can tell you that. Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome. We're going to call this accounts payable meeting to order. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes.
I move that we approve the minutes of May 15th, 2025.
Support. Any discussions?
No.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign, aye, and all opposed, same sign. The minutes are approved. Well, I'm guessing Kim didn't go over this with a long list of questions because you already have a chance to do that.
I did, any of the questions that I had, I have already asked. So if you have
Exactly.
questions, sir, please feel free to ask those.
Yeah, nothing big. We're on run 522, first page, just a question. Deduction for Empower loans. Just wondering what that is.
So these are the payroll deductions. Actually, this is probably, yes, a payroll deduction. So essentially, probably either they're paying for their insurance or it's
Okay.
garnishment.
Yeah, these are deductions that employees are having taken out of their paychecks. They are collected and then a payment is made on their behalf.
Understood. Okay. I'm not going to ask about that one. One question on circuit court on page 3. I see Grand Hotel registration 1486. Was that to explain what's that about?
There's a judges conference that takes part every year on Mackinac Island. It was for a few days. Unfortunately, just that is how expensive hotels are on that.
I know.
Particular.
Nope, I get it. I was wondering if that for a single day or multiple.
Multiple days.
Okay, that's fine.
And we're gonna see those come through. This spring, summer, and fall are huge times, especially during these early summer months here for conferences. So you're gonna see quite a few conference costs come through in the next few budget runs.
Sure.
Or next few accounts payable runs.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm on page 6, and this isn't a question about the disbursement, but it's Onstead American Legion, 25% of a defibrillator. And the thought just crossed my mind. Do we have an AED here in this building?
I don't believe we have one in this building. I'm kind of scared that you're asking for one based on the prior conversation we just had, but
It's crossed my mind. I'm coming to join Elizabeth.
I will tell you though, in all seriousness, we did through the health department had funding available where the health officer was planning on purchasing AEDs for all of the county buildings.
Okay.
Unfortunately, those funds were clawed back, and so that funding is no longer available. We were able to purchase some AEDs for some buildings, specifically the courts, since that's a high traffic area. But to date, we do not have any in this building, although that is something we do need to look at.
Yeah, it's just a thought. Okay. Thank you for that. I didn't have a lot. There's just a lot of pages in this first run. After a while, you become accustomed to the entries. I should have flagged these and made it easier. I had one question about in the jail. I'm on page 16 of 17. We have a medical services entry for $82,000.
Yes, Vital Core is the one that provides, or is the company that provides medical services to the inmates that are there. basically, hey, this is payments for all of the people or all of the inmates housed there.
Is there external funding for this, or is this out of our general fund, or?
This is the general fund expenditure and it is budgeted throughout the year, and this is just the monthly payment. At the last Personnel Ways and Means Committee meeting, Captain Casey was present and indicated that we are going to probably see a bit of an increase in that cost because of the prescription coverage. We had to have a change there, but this is a monthly cost. It is basically a $1 million expenditure that is captured through the general fund budgeting in the jail.
Okay, thank you for that.
Mhm.
That's all I had on that run. Now we'll start on page 1. I see about $21,000 worth of furniture for the administrator's office budget section.
That is correct. We previously had ordered furniture for the offices. However, at that time, we had Teresa as a contractor, so there was never furniture ordered for Dan's office. And now
Okay.
that we have Dan, we wanted to make sure he had updated his furniture as well.
Yep.
Then,
There was additional furniture there too. That price tag is not just for the finance director's office.
I was gonna,
If so, I would be looking in the drawers to see if they were golden laden, because that's quite a price.
course.
That is a total cost for other furniture that was in the building too. The equalization department needed a desk. They have some staff that changed over. They needed a desk there. The treasurer's office had a number of new file cabinets that were brought in. So there were 3 different departments that were included in that. That total cost is also being divided up because both the treasurer's office and the equalization department have other funding sources to assist. So they are paying their prorated share of that. This was an amount that was previously approved as part of some of the renovations in this building, and that project was still open. We will be closing that project here in the near future now that all of the offices have the furniture that they need.
Okay, well, that's fine. I'm gonna say, Dan, you're gonna have to start working 80 hours a week to amortize that desk.
I turned my microphone on, ready to add.
I know. You see, that one I found my answer to independently. Yeah, that's everything that I have on those 2 runs. We need now a motion to approve.
I'd make a motion that we approve the accounts payable edit listings as presented.
Support. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, same sign. Matter carries. Is there any other business?
I do not have any.
No public comment. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting at 9:37.
Support. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Meeting's adjourned.